Hello, my name is Julia and I'm a clinical exercise physiologist with the Health and Wellness Lab. In today's video, we're going to be going over one of my favorite core exercises in the world, the plank. But before we get into it, please make sure you look at the disclaimer on our website. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email us at ace@ucalgary.ca. I'm going to provide a few modifications for the plank today, so please make sure you choose one for you. Now, the purpose of doing a plank is to train your core, which goes everywhere from your shoulders down to your glutes. In a plank, you're going to feel it mostly in the front and the back of that core. Now, no matter which modification you choose, let's think of 3 important landmarks for our plank. Number 1, always starting by rolling our shoulders down and back away from those ears, relaxing through that neck the entire time. 2, keeping a 90-degree position with our arms. So wrist stacks over elbow, elbows in line with the shoulders. And 3, maintaining that core engagement the whole time. So finding that pelvic tilt, finding that strong core, that neutral spine, and really focusing, making that mind-to-muscle connection with where you're wanting to be feeling this. So kind of like when you go into a super cold lake and you get that feeling, that's where you want to be, like you could take a punch. Now let's start with plank version number 1. Comes from the wall. Follow me this way. You're going to set yourself up in a bit of a diagonal position. Find your 90 degrees with your arms. Roll those shoulders down and back away from the ears. Take a step back with those feet so that you're in a diagonal position. Heels can either be down on the ground, gives you a bit of a calf stretch, makes it feel a bit more stable, or you can come up to your tippy toes. Makes it a little bit more unstable. Choice is yours, whichever one feels better. From here, make sure you can still wiggle those fingers and toes. Core is nice and engaged, pulling that belly button to the spine, shoulders down and back, smiling through it, and taking a break as often as you need. Now, our next variation of a plank is from an incline. So something like a kitchen counter, a bed, anything that you have that's kind of between the ground and the wall. So I'm going to show you from my bed. Find yourself a sturdy bed, something that when you lean on is not going to fly away from you. So either something that's pushed against a wall or something that's heavy enough. You're going to want something like shoes or a yoga mat, something on those feet so that you have enough traction so that you don't slip away. Same thing here. Roll those shoulders down and back. Find your 90-degree position. Here you can either go from your knees or from your toes. Now, as soon as I lift up from my toes, you want to keep those shoulders down and back, and you still want to engage through those legs. So trying to avoid those knees coming down. So 90, shoulders down and back, belly button to spine, engaging through those legs or from my knees. Nice flat back the whole time. Now let's follow me to the ground. Let's see what this can look like from here. If you're looking for something a little bit more challenging than the wall, a little bit more challenging than your incline, this is where you want to be. So find yourself a mat, something that your feet can't slip out from underneath you. We're going to come into that 90-degree position again. We're going to roll those shoulders down and back away from the ears. Variation 1 from the ground is from my knees. Belly button to spine, shoulders down and back, neck is relaxed. I can wiggle my fingers and toes. If you want something a little bit more challenging, pushing up through those feet. Again, belly button to spine, shoulders down and back, neck nice and relaxed. Now in theory, I should be stable enough that if you were to put a bowl of Fruit Loops on my back, they're not going anywhere. Excellent. Now for any plank variation, you can come down and relax at any point that you need. It's better to reset, relax, and come back in and finish that movement when you're ready than holding any tension through those necks, through the shoulders, through those fingers and toes. You want your core to be working, nothing else. Take care. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.